WooCommerce, you led go-to-market for payments and drove a 32% revenue lift with a 67% enterprise win rate, very high. Most payment platforms struggle with enterprise adoption. So, what enabled that kind of conversion rate with enterprise buyers?
It really wasn't a single tactic, but I think what made the biggest difference, the biggest impact, was having the entire organization aligned about what the segment was that we're trying to target, the definition of that segment, and then really understanding what that segment cares about. In this case, it was optimization and margin. At the enterprise level, buyers are not going to be evaluating products solely based on features and price like really small businesses would be. They're starting to think about a lot of other variables. So, for example, how products might affect their cost structure. They're definitely thinking about profitability more. They're thinking about operational efficiency. And the question that an enterprise buyer starts to ask more and more over time is really, does this improve my business economics without adding complexity? And so once you think about it that way, once you frame it that way, the positioning becomes a lot easier to work with. In this case, we frame payments as part of the core platform versus a standalone, an add-on. And I think that helped to make the story less about adding another tool and more about reducing fragmentation across systems and then also optimizing that margin over time. And that framing only worked because the entire organization was aligned around that same buyer reality. So sales led conversations around optimization, around margin impact versus only price. And then marketing reinforced all of that with scale and a really good ecosystem fit story as well. And when the entire team told the same story, enterprise buyers felt more confident that they were adopting infrastructure and not just experimenting. And I think that alignment made the difference.